NakeyJakey. Now, people like him and Dunkey really are a breath of fresh air in an otherwise exhausted genre of game commentary and analysis. Like Video Game Dunkey, he's able to wrap a concise analysis around a veil of absurdist humor, but with a little twist of that early 90s attitude that permeated gaming. He just has this energy about him. He's like one of those actors from one of those old 90s commercials, somehow stumbled through time and ended up in our current year. I can't really tell if he's parodying the whole "remember the 90s" mantra that's been echoed through the last 5 years or so, or is he kind of glorifying it? Or maybe it's a little bit of both, who knows?
But it's good. It's really good. It's janky as fuck, but it's really good. You see, Thrasher was developed around the— Jesus Christ. You see, kids, Thrasher was developed around the same time as a little-known game called Tony Stark's, and both came out in the year of 1999, Anno Domini, the year of our Lord. It was a great year for Pizza Hut. But Tony Stark's came out first, and by the time Thrasher came out later in the year, everyone was already doing 900,000 point dick flip combos and watching all the secret tapes they could jam into their VCR.
But the one thing I do know is that he just oozes charisma. He can just talk about the most benign subject like save points in video games and just have me hooked. It's like that one friend that you haven't seen since high school graduation and you decided to catch up with them by playing Mario Party 3. Throw a few jabs at them. As the day turns to night, the booze starts to kick in. Then it turns into a full argument and he storms off, only to forgive you the next day, like it never even actually happened, because you're just that close, you know? Not sure if any of that made any sense to any of you, but, you know, that's how I see it. Now, his editing, it's so simplistic that it's really too complicated for me to really pinpoint why it works so well. All he really does is just project various images and video clips onto a green screen while he sits on a yoga ball. Occasionally, he'll cut back to his room whenever he's breaking character or near the end of his videos. Almost like how a shaman enters and leaves different planes of reality. Jakey takes you for a ride through the 90s or early aughts fantasyland until eventually fades and we return back to reality. Pretentious bull aside, each video of his feels like an adventure through familiar territory, yet it still feels exciting and fresh each time. I usually don't enjoy the over-glorification of nostalgia, even though I do it myself to an extent. I think the main point of his videos is that we should take the things from gaming that developers have learned from the past and move forward with developing new games rather than just trying to live in the past, you know, because the 90s were so great, bro! I think that's something we can take to heart with everything we do in our daily lives. Learn from the past and just keep moving, no matter how bad it hurts.